All right, traders, watch this video for Friday. I can't believe another week's gone by. August 7th. SPY kind of curling back up pretty darn close to all-time highs. Incredible strength. Really nice day in the chat. Had my biggest day of the week. Teamwork was great. ADTX, LEDS, great call on Apple by a few people. A lot of good stuff. I had a nice pullback play in this LI that I called in chat. That was pretty cool too. I got that like a nickel from the lows. I don't know, just a good day. I'll tell you what, I'm going to keep it short and sweet. I went on a midday rant today. I don't know if it's ranted, but I got a lot of positive feedback. A lot of people said, hey, thanks, I needed that kick in the ass. And again, it wasn't planned and it wasn't written down. It just came from the heart, talking to struggling traders that aren't really applying themselves, and I see them all over the place trying futures, trying this, trying that, and haven't really applied themselves on just one thing. It's super important, right? And then also, went into the whole thing. You can't treat it like a casino. You have to show up every day with a process. One of the things I remember saying though, is that if you're walking into your morning, in the morning into your office, and you have butterflies. To me, that right there tells me you're not ready to trade that day, because that means you don't trust yourself. You're nervous, wondering what the heck you're going to do, right? That means you don't have a process. That means you don't have position size even part of the equation. It means you don't, I'm not nervous at all when I walk in my office, because I know I'm going to follow a process and I'm going to, use proper position size. I'm going to take the trades that are A+. I'm going to protect, the downside. I'm not even worried about it anymore. And I went into a whole thing. Like, I can tell you about a trading death spiral. I can tell you about the pain. I can tell you about the heartache. And you can listen to me and you can kind of get the gist of, okay, wow, that sounds pretty bad, right? But until you experience one, you won't really know, right? And I always say this, if you just get killed one day, how did I word it? Like, say you have a $30,000 account or a $40,000 account and you lose $10,000 in one day, right? Some devastating amount. I'll just go with that example. That $10,000 that you lose can feel devastating. I would argue it could be the best $10,000 you ever spent, because you'll always have that pain to draw on the next time you go to break your rules, right? The next time you show up and you don't have a process and you're just playing casino from your home office. That's not the way to do it. You got to have a process. You got to trust yourself, and you got to make sure and embrace any past pain. So when you're hovering over that mouse, right, and you get ready to do something stupid and you know it and you get that feeling and your gut starts to wrench because you remember the last time you did it, that's when you're on the right track. You got to let that emotion all well up inside of you and say, you know what, I'm not doing that again. I can never ever go through that again. So if you've ever suffered a big loss, I know it sounds weird because it can feel like the most devastating day in your life. Turn it around in your head and realize that's the best money you ever spent, because you'll never do it again because of the pain. It's worth it. It's worth the money if you learn from it. If you don't, then you're probably not going to make it. Trading's tough, man. I'm happy to help anyone listening to this video. If you need help with a process and need help getting it all together, that's what I'm here for. What are we watching tomorrow? You ready for this? ADTX. Had a nice call in this one. I'll show you 2-minute candles. Let's see. Yeah. Just called this long through the half, right? It opened here, right at the half. The high of day was 665. Came back down. I called it long. Second mouse through the half, which is a red to green with the high of day above. I got filled there and then got stuck in the halt at 76. And as Wayne and I both said, hey, this is one of those good halts. And then we got the open at 7 and a pop to 733. Now, if you're in from the half and you get halted and then it opens up here, if you're not dumping most, you're trading wrong, right? Anyway, that was a really nice way to start my day. I forgot about that trade. Anyway, let's go back to the daily. Well off its highs, but a lower float stock with decent news today. Definitely want to watch it again tomorrow. XNet, nice breakout. XNET, we're going to watch that one tomorrow. Remember, when you watch my video, I'm looking for stuff that might give me an intraday A+ setup tomorrow. None of these are investment ideas. I have zero stock right now in my trading account. Zero. I mean cash every night. JOB, interesting pop today. After this pop back here, looked like it was just going to completely round trip, and a nice pop today. So might have some shorts caught off guard. We're going to watch that one. FRGI, nice breakout today. Maybe the whole number 9 comes into play tomorrow with the high of day being 915. MAXR, big move today, breaking out of a I don't know, a 5-6 month inverse head and shoulders or cup and handle, or a little bit of both maybe, right? And a fairly strong close. Let's watch that for some kind of continuation pattern tomorrow. CNDT, nothing that interesting here other than it's gapping and trading right around $4 right now. So potential gapper tomorrow. I think that was on earnings. TrueCar, another gapper. It's trading around 6 right now in after hours. So both of those are gappers. Couple more. PRPO. I just had this on bounce watch. It had this huge move here, another secondary move here, and we switched to 15-minute candles. And now you've got, really, since the big day, look at it. You haven't broken its early high. There's its early high the day after the big day, right? Never broke it. There's its early high. This was about 30 minutes in. Never broke it. Actually, this one did. It halted right here and then opened much higher again, much like it did this crazy day. So I forgot. So that actually did here. So anyway, for the last 2 days, no afternoon high of day breaks. So anyway, it's crazy enough that I do want to watch that for an afternoon high of day break. That's where you get your best squeezes from. Recent high flyer, afternoon opening range breakout, right? JMIA just goes on bounce watch. Again, we'll switch to 15-minute candles. Huge move, nasty reversal this day. But then yesterday, there's its early high. And then today, there's its early high. Neither one of those. So if we get an afternoon high of day break, this one might continue higher. This is certainly a nasty reversal candle. But the interesting thing is, it's not continuing lower. It's holding up. So that's why I'm watching that one. Not a very big list today, but that's fine. We'll add gappers to this list in the pre-market. Let's keep the teamwork going. Trading's been phenomenal, and let's do it again in the morning. I'll see y'all in chat.